Greetings, family, and welcome to another episode of Ask Dr. Mumbi. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray, family, that you are extremely well in all your ways, that you're uplifted, you're remaining uplifted, and that you're moving back into your original mind, into your original heart space, into your original being, into who you really are, family, because that is what is required of us for us to go through the stargates. For those are stories, 4 other days. Today's show, family, is sponsored by Beverly B Music, the ancient sound healing and healer as well, family. So she's done a lot of breakthrough work. And remember, we are in a very unique season where we have to move beyond what we've been taught of as medicine to expand to all different types, whether it's crystal healing, sound healing. And sound healing is very, very powerful. And Beverly B has actually started doing live shows, live ancient sound healing shows every Thursday and Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It goes live on both her YouTube channel, Beverly B Music, and on Clubhouse. And if you're on Clubhouse, you can actually interact and share with her, share certain information with her. And there are so many amazing testimonials, family. If you haven't been taught of the other healing arts, you may not recognize how powerful they are. But the world is frequency, and there's a lot of amazing testimonials, even of a young boy getting off the feeding tube from just the sound healing, and how much it can restore you. It can restore your sleep and everything. But definitely check out her page, and you'll get a lot of information. Check her out on Clubhouse. And if you're feeling a little off kilter, definitely consider joining her live, family. And that kind of leads me into today's question. I've been getting a lot of questions and commentary, and I had a chat on Patreon with my Patreon family the other day, where we were talking about how how has it been? Because 2024, the year of karma, it has been intense. That whole as above, so below. Ooh, it has been intense. A lot of us have been jumping back and forth in timelines. And in the chat, a lot of people were saying how they've been feeling really exhausted. They've been taking naps during the day. Just that whole tiredness and fatigue thing is something that really came up. And family, it's because literally, as a collective, we're moving through a certain wormhole or portal into a new space of the galaxy that we as earthlings or as part of this being have never been through or been to. We are ascending. A new dispensation is coming. And so the old is dying away, which means the old in us is dying away. And there's a lot that's happening, family, because for me, I feel like it's not just about ascension, the ascension symptoms that you get. It's not just about that. This particular fatigue is because not only are we now literally existing on, let me put it in simple terms, on heaven and earth at the same time. And sometimes that nap will come in where it's like you got a call from heaven, your spirit got a call from heaven, and it's like, yo, this little narrative needs to pause, and you'll find yourself at 2 p.m. passing out into the deeper sleep until late in the evening. There is so much that's happening, family, on an internal level, on a DNA level, on a cellular level, to get us ready to pass through the pearly gates of heaven. They said Babylon has really shared a lot of truths, which are our truths. But because they didn't interrupt them, they're all very nursery rhymey. They're still very kindergarten level, which is where the Babylonian and the Roman religion is. They're at the kindergarten level. But we're advanced beyond the PhD level, if you were to compare it to the metrics they use. So there could be several things that are happening to you that are making you feel tired. One could be ascension system symptoms, that you're literally jumping timelines and you're existing more in the spiritual realm, in the astral realm, than you are in the physical. And remember, everything is seeded in the astral, manifests first in the spiritual realm before it even comes. And what we're seeing now was planned long before. Just the way I'm recording this video and then you'll see it at a later date. That's kind of how reality works, but now on an individual level, where you literally, I don't want to say record your life, but your thoughts, your emotions, the group consciousness you're attached to are mapping out, your reality, and then you're physically experiencing it. The trick that Babylon has made and that has given them so much power has been convincing us all that reality is real and that time exists. But those are stories for other days. So another thing I've found, family, is that sometimes when that deep rest comes, it's because I am purging all those connections and negativity and spell work and curses and cords of attachment to people of my past. And because of a lot of us have moved away from those narcissistic relationships, those who we left behind are literally mourning us. And when we have these cords of attachment with them, we feel that mourning like it's our own. We feel that perpetual sadness like it's our own. But it has nothing to do with us. It's just like, because we're still attached to them, that's why you must make sure that you are cutting cords daily with your past, that you're forgiving and releasing your past, your spiritual work. These are the prayers that you should be doing daily, morning, noon, and night, releasing and saying it with your mouth. I release all the relationship, people, thoughts, emotions that are no longer serving me. I make peace with them and I release them. You can call on your spiritual team, your guardian angels, your spirit guides, the archangels like Archangel Michael, the Most High, to work with you on severing those ties. But this should be a daily practice for you. The second thing, family, is that maybe now you've spiraled up, but you've kept certain things the same, like maybe with food. Maybe you're still eating low vibrational foods. Maybe you're still, you haven't adjusted your diet to where you are at this time. And so you might want to look into, what is your body telling you? Because I remember, family, although I was under some very, very heavy psychic attack a couple of months ago. So I just found myself nearly sleeping all the time. But I also found that while I was I was under that psychic attack, but I had neglected certain things, like my herbs culture, where for me, when I wake up, I drink like 3-4 herbal teas before I even have breakfast. And because I'm someone who doesn't get hungry first thing in the morning, so I'll take the tea that will help my mind, the tea that will help my immunity, the tea that will cleanse my body, just different things, family. And maybe these are things we'll get into as we move along. But I noticed that when I had kind of gotten into this place, because, they say the darkest hour is before the dawn, I'd kind of gotten into this place where I neglected that. And so my energy started to dial down. And it reached a point where I wasn't even taking enough water as well. So check your diet. Check that you're getting all the necessary herbs and necessary supplements. Make sure your diet is more fruit and, vegetable based. Make sure you're also talking to your food, activating your water. We need that right now. And we're in the season where our voices have been activated. And I'll talk about that and how you can use that to your voice to set you free. I'll actually do a separate show on that. So the other thing is, family, is that the enemies of our soul, and I don't really like to give them that much focus because they're fading into the distance. They have known this, they have launched their last possible attacks in this year of karma. Because you see that 8 loop, as above, so below, we're still connected to them here in the middle of the 8. We're still connected to them in the middle of that 8, family. And so a lot of them have tried to throw all they have at us. And we've just been purging that and releasing that. And that is why you have to make it a daily practice to call your energy back from all encounters, experiences, people, covens, any situation. seen and unseen, known and unknown to you. And you also have to make it a habit to return all energy, all hexes, curses, jealousy, envy, slander, gossip, hoodoo, juju, voodoo, back to all their senders. All senders. And there's people who say, oh, just alchemize that. I'm not one of those family, because I have certain people who will continue to send those things until they're on their last breath. And I found the only way is because I, as a higher level being, cannot attack them directly. I just send that energy back. It's like I hold up a mirror and and I might add a little, send it back 100-fold, try not to go 1,000 because I will take them out. But you literally hold a mirror up and you reflect back everything that is being sent to you. Reflect all that energy back, good or bad. If it's good energy, you'll be blessing those people. You'll be, elevating and helping those people who have been sending good energy. But if it's bad, you'll get those bad vibes off you. Because that sometimes is those lingering things where you kind of get relaxed and you think that just because you haven't seen your mother in 5 years, or you haven't been in touch with your siblings, that they've forgotten about you like you've forgotten about them. But they're still here with the sauce family. They're still here with their juju and their hoodoo and their voodoo. And sometimes it's just with their hate, with their negative thoughts. A lot of us on the motherland, we have the power of the tongue. So imagine having a mother who has a power of the tongue and she's constantly cursing you, constantly talking about you badly, constantly wishing you ill, constantly. Those are curses themselves. Oh, who does she think she is? Whatever. So we have to remember to continue cleaning ourselves, continue cleansing ourselves, taking our spiritual baths, speaking into the water. Water is alive. Water has memory. Water is connected to all water. I live by the ocean, so I take, it has made such a difference, because when my energy was dwindling and I wasn't, and I was taking those naps during the day and stuff, another reason is because I'd stopped my spiritual practices. I'd gotten so overwhelmed and maybe relaxed with everything that's happened in the last couple of years, releasing our narcissistic families, working on ourselves. I mean, it's been a constant back-to-back family, channeling messages and doing our work, doing our life work, doing our daily work. And I just found that I had really become lax on some of my spiritual practices. So make sure you're still doing your spiritual work. Make sure you're still clearing your energy daily at this point, family, because we are just before that crack of dawn. I really hope this has helped. Just know that everything is in your control. Everything is in your power. Your voice has so much power. Your thoughts have so much power to remove every obstacle that has been put in your way, to kill every attack, to return every negative thing, negative intention that was sent towards you. The power is in your tongue. They say the power is in your hands. It is in your hands as well. But the power is also in your tongue. The power is in your mind. The power is in your heart. Claim it back. And remember, if you need some sound healing, family, definitely join Beverly B for her ancient sound healing live sessions, which occur on Thursdays and Fridays live at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join her, Beverly B Music, either on YouTube, or if you want to interact, definitely also consider joining her on Clubhouse. If you'd like to sponsor a show, get in touch, mumbi.seraki@gmail.com. Tuko pamoja.